know the three rules. Yung three rules natin in identifying that if the equation is linear or not. So yung una, so the degree should be 1 both for the variable and the derivative. And then the second rule is there should be no transcendental function. And then the third rule is there should be no product of the variable and its derivatives. So in this case, so we want to check if one of the variables given is linear or not. Tinicheck ko yung equation natin kung linear ba siya. Sige. Okay, so una, let's say you want to test if the equation is linear or not. So let's say we're given this differential equation. Is it linear in x or linear in y? Ayan, if you will try to check x, okay, so that means in terms of degree, so ito ay mag-x squared. So therefore, it's not linear with x. At the same time, if this we will multiply with dx, hindi na siya linear kasi it violates the third rule. First rule, third rule. So since wala naman tayong transcendental function, we cannot check the second rule. Okay, so is it linear in y? So y here, the degree is 1 and there's no product between y and dy. So therefore, this one is linear in y. Ayan. So if you found that if the equation is linear, so therefore, we need to transform the equation in the standard form. Ayan. Pinakababa. Yung pinakababa, yung itatransform natin siya in the standard form. Ayan. So, how do we transform? We need to apply algebra. So first, ayan. Ito siya. Itong gagawin. Okay, ito yung pinakagagawin. Tatanggalin ko na yung presentation na sinishare ko. So let's focus. So we need to transform the equation in this form. And then we need to find what's P of x and Q of x. So these are the terms. Yung P of x natin are the terms na kasama nung y natin na first degree. And then yung Q of x natin, all of the variables on the right side of the equation without any y. Kasi walang y sa right side siya. Pag meron siyang y, dito siya sa left side, nakasama nung ating y prime. If you find the P of x, so therefore, we can find an integrating factor, mu of x, which is equal to e raised to that term, nakasama nung y, dx. Okay, the integral of P of x dx. Okay, so after we find the integrating factor, we will use this formula. So you need to memorize this formula, and that is the integrating factor times y, that's equal to the integral of the integrating factor times q of x, which is on the right side of the differential equation. And then you integrate the product of the integrating factor and q of x, and then you add c. Oh yeah. So, yun lang yung steps. Transform, get integrating factor, and apply the formula, then integrate. Okay? So that is how we solve linear equation. So ang pinakamahirap lang dito una ay i-transform mo siya sa standard form at saka yung pag-integrate. Pero syempre, tapos na rin kayo naman doon. So okay naman yun. Ayan. May question? Ayan. So let's say we have this example and then we have checked that it is linear in y. So since it's linear in y, so we need to transform it. At ang una natin kukunin ay dapat magpalabas tayo ng dy over dx. So, in transforming, kunin nyo muna yung dy over dx. So, let's divide this whole equation by dx para makancel yon, para magkasama itong dalawa. Okay? And then, iuna ko na siya. So, x plus 2 times dy over dx. Ayan. Okay? And then, let's copy this, but let's distribute 2 na dito. So, we'll have plus 4xy plus 8y minus 6 is equal to 0. Tama? Ayan. So, ang gagawin ninyo ay kunin na natin yung may y. So, i-factor out natin yung y dito. So, x plus 2 dy over dx plus you factor out y. So, this divided by y. So, it's 4x plus 8. And then you transpose yung walang y. So it's equal to 6. Yes, Clarice. Okay, my question? Wala. Ayan. Okay. Next is, anong susunod? We have found the y. Okay. And then dapat ito, wala siyang kasamang term. Wala siyang kasamang coefficients or variables or combination. So let's divide the whole equation by x plus 2. Ayan. So therefore, we'll have dy over dx plus quantity for x plus 8 over x plus 2 y. So that's equal to 6 over x plus 2. Ayan. And then let's simplify the middle term. Ayaw nga, sorry. Ayaw nga naka-square, sorry. Okay, thank you for... Oo nga. So this should be squared. And this one is squared. So thank you. Wala. Okay na ba? This one. Yeah. Okay. So, ano pa? So can we simplify some things here? Ayan, probably we can factor out 4. Ayan, factor out 4, so that will be x plus 2 over x plus 2 squared. So this is y, 6 over x plus 2 squared, and this is dy over dx. Then we can cancel that. So that means we'll have dy over dx plus 4 over x plus 2 y is equal to 6 over x plus 2 squared. Okay. Na-transform na ba natin? Ayan. So na-transform na siya. Okay, so that means we can now get what is our p of x. Okay, so p of x natin, this whole term, so kasama ng y, so that will be 4 over x plus 2. And then yung ating q of x is equal to 6 over x plus 2 squared. Yeah, so x plus 2 squared. Okay, now that we have the p of x, so let's get now the integrating factor. So the integrating factor then is e raised to the integral of 4 over x plus 2 dx. Okay, so let's perform the integral. So that's equal to, anong integral nito? So ln, so that's e raised to 4 ln of x plus 2. So let's simplify para ma-cancel natin. So that's ln x plus 2 raised to 4. So cancel that. So we have x plus 2 raised to 4. So that is our integrating factor. Ayan. Pag nakuha na natin ang integrating factor, simple na lang. So let's just apply the integrating factor to our formula. And ang form natin ay the integrating factor times y is equal to the integral of the integrating factor times q of x dx plus c. Well, let's just apply that. So that will be x plus 2 to the 4th times y is equal to the integral of x plus 2 squared, 4th, times, what's our q of x? So our q of x is 6 over x plus 2 squared. Okay, times 6 over x plus 2 squared dx plus c. So we can cancel. So 2 na lang to. So we'll have x plus 2 to the 4th y is equal to the integral of 6 times x plus 2 squared dx plus c. Okay, now how are we integrate this? Yeah.
You are currently the only person in this conference.
Hello? Okay, class? Sorry, na-disconnect ako.
You are currently the only person in this conference.
Ayan. Okay, class. Sorry, na-disconnect ako. Yung laptop. Okay, were you able to follow? Okay, so I will be using power rule na chain rule. So ang du natin ay equal sa dx din. So therefore, ang integral niya ay, so x plus 2 to the fourth y is equal to 6 times x plus 2 cubed over 3 plus c. Or this is x plus 2 to the fourth y is equal to 2 times x plus 2 cubed plus c. Transpose lang natin. So, x plus 2 to the fourth y minus 2 times x plus 2 cubed is equal to c. So, this is our general solution. Ayan. Okay. So, that's our general solution. My question? Hi, good afternoon, Kathleen. Okay, wala kayong questions sa first example natin. So, kung wala kayong question, we'll proceed to the second one. Yan. Okay. So, this example is quite not yet in its standard form or makikita ninyo, so, ang una yung gagawin muna is i-verify kung saan siya linear. Linear ba siya sa x or linear ba siya sa y? Ayan. So, yun yung pinaka madaling gawin is i-verify nyo siya kung linear ba siya sa x or sa y. Okay? So, let's check. Linear siya sa x because of this is, it's not. Tama ba? X squared. So, chance natin is y. Y, it's degree 1. Wala rin ng dy. So, therefore, it's linear to y. So, ang gagawin natin ay dy over dx. Okay? dy over dx. Pero, ang gagawin natin dito is distribute muna natin. So, 2y dx is equal to, distribute muna natin dx ito. So that's x squared minus 1 dx minus x squared minus 1 dy. Ayan. And then let's transpose everything to the right. So this one becomes positive. So that's x squared minus 1 dy plus 2y dx minus x squared minus 1 dx is equal to 0. Ayan. Tama ba? Hey, good afternoon. Yes, sir. Okay. So let's try to simplify this first. Okay. Ay, sorry. Dx. Tama ba? Ayan. So this will be x squared minus 1 dy. And then let's combine this two. So plus 2y, then distribute natin tong negative minus x squared plus 1 dx is equal to 0. Ayan. Tama ba? Okay. And then let's divide this whole equation by dx. So we'll have x squared minus 1 dy over dx para makancel yon plus 2y minus x squared plus 1 is equal to 0. Okay, may question sa ginawa ko? Okay. Kung wala, okay. So i-retain natin yung may y dito, the rest to the right. So we'll have x squared minus 1 dy over dx plus 2y is equal to x squared minus 1. Yan. Okay, since okay na, so kailangan matanggal na natin ito dito. So let's divide the whole equation by x squared minus 1. So this one will cancel. So dy over dx plus 2 over x squared minus 1 times y is equal to x squared minus 1 over x squared minus 1. So this one will be canceled. So this is 1. Ayan. So therefore, our p of x is equal to 2 over x squared minus 1. And our q of x is equal to 1. Ayan. So question? Wala. Okay, let's continue. Okay, after we found our p of x, now we're ready to find the integrating factor. And that's equal to e raised to the integral of 2 over x squared minus 1 dx. Ayan. So how will we integrate that? Is it ln? I don't think so, because if we will derive the denominator, so that's equal to 2x. Wala namang x sa taas. Okay, next, is it applicable for arctangent? No, because it's a difference. Okay, and the next one is it factorable? Yes. So it's factorable, so therefore we'll do partial fraction decomposition. Okay, so lalagay ko muna dito. So what are the factors of this? So that's the difference between two squares. So that's x minus 1 and x plus 1. Tabi ko muna to. Okay, so that means that's equal to a over x plus 1. Okay, anyway. B, x minus 1. Ayan. So we need to find the values of a and b. So after doing the decomposition form, we need to combine them again. Ayan. So to divided by to, that's x plus 1, x minus 1 plus b times x plus 1. So this divided by this times b. And this is 2 over x minus 1 and x plus 1. So cancel yung denominator. Ayan. So pagdating dito, mag-substitution na lang tayo. So let's say if x is equal to positive 1, ano yung value dito? So 1 is equal to, if x is 1, so this is 0. So that will be 2b. So b is equal to 1/2. Next. If x is equal to negative 1, left side is still 2. And that's equal to negative 1. So negative, ang ginawa ko? 1 lang pala. Positive 1. Why 1/2? Ayan. Kinopya ko yun. 2b. 2a. Sorry. So this is a 0. Ayan. So therefore, a is equal to negative 1. So that means our integrating factor is equal to e times the integral of negative 1 over x plus 1 plus 1 over x minus 1 dx. Ayan. Okay, my question? Okay, and the next question is how are we going to integrate okay, so our so that's equal to e, integral nito ay negative ln of x plus 1 plus ln of x minus 1. So let's simplify the ln. So that is e raised to a class. Ito niyan ay magiging, since positive yon minus yon, so that is ln of 150 x minus 4 x plus 1. Cancel that. So our integrating factor is equal to x minus 1 over x plus 1. Ayan. Okay. Next is we apply again our formula. So our formula natin is the integrating factor times y is equal to the integral of the integrating factor times q of x dx plus c. Okay, so that is x minus 1 over x plus 1 times y is equal to the integral of x minus 1 over x plus 1 times, okay, what's our q of x? So our q of x is okay, our q of x is 1 times 1 dx plus c. Ayan. Okay? Kakaiba pala yung problem na to. Ang dami-daming ginagawa. Okay, now, how are we going to integrate this? Okay, class, since the degree of the numerator and denominator are the same, so Ivan, what's your suggestion? You have a suggestion? We will do Ah, okay. Okay. I get your point. Or sige, mamaya natin gagawin 'yan. Yung muna ano ba anong sasabihin ko? If you find it easier like that, Ivan, you can do so. It's okay. Pero kung idadaan natin sa hindi by inspection but mathematics. So, gagawin natin is magdi-divide muna tayo. Okay? Long division. Sige. But anyway, I will do what you suggested pero i-long division muna natin. Okay? Ayan. So, i-long division muna natin. So, that will be equal to x minus 1 divided by x plus 1. Okay. X divided by x. So, that's 1. 1 times x. That's x plus 1. And then we subtract. Cancel, but this is negative 2. So that's negative 1 minus 1. Okay, so therefore, ang meron tayo ay 1 minus 2 over x plus 1. Yan. Okay, ano bang sinasuggest ni, ano bang ibig sabihin ni Ivan? So, sinasuggest kasi ni Ivan, ganito. Okay, dun sa numerator, pwede tayo magpalabas ng x plus 1. So, bawa, gusto ko ng x plus 1 minus 1. Kaya lang kung nagdagdag ako ng 1, magma-minus din ako ng 1. Cancel lang. So kung na-cancel ito, x minus 1 pa rin. Tama ba? All over x plus 1. Ayan. So ito niyan ay magiging x plus 1 minus 2 over x plus 1. Okay. Tapos diba pag meron tayong numerator, pwede natin siyang i-distribute. So magiging x plus 1 over x plus 1 minus 2 over x plus 1. So this one is equal to 1. Kaya lalabas ito. Ayan. Okay, kaya magiging siyang 1 minus 2 over x plus 1. Ayan. So if you will rewrite that, I will rewrite our form. So that's the integral of 1 minus 2 over x plus 1 dx plus c. Ayan. So, let's get the integral. So, that's equal to x minus 2 ln of x plus 1 plus c. Ayan. So, ang gagawin lang natin is transpose natin lahat sa kanan, kaliwa, sorry. So, that will be x minus 1 over x plus 1 y minus x plus 2 ln of x plus 1 is equal to c. So this is our general solution. Ayan. Okay? Okay, may question ba kayo? Wala. Because we'll proceed to our third equation. Okay, ang third equation natin ay y minus a quantity, y minus x plus xy cotangent x dx plus x dy. Okay, question. Saan linear yung ating equation? Okay, linear pa rin siya sa y kasi may transcendental function yung ating x. And then may product din yung x at saka dx. So sa y pa rin siya. So unahin na rin natin ay dy over dx. So let's divide this by dx. Ayan. So we'll have x dy over dx plus y minus x plus xy cotangent x is equal to 0. Ayan. So next is, lahat ng may y, itira sila dito. So lahat ng may walang y, lipat sa kabila. So halimbawa dito, ito tsaka to may y. So that will be x dy over dx minus y plus xy cotangent x is equal to x. Positive x. Tama ba? Positive x. Ayan. Okay, and then we'll factor out y. So that's x dy over dx minus y times 1 minus x cotangent x is equal to x. Positive y. Ayo, nga, no? Ba't ko na negative? Okay. Tama. So ibig sabihin, positive din to. Ayan. Nga, no? Okay. Tama na ba? Okay na ba? Ayan. So, susunod na gagawin, since na meron tayong middle term na may y, ito dapat, tanggalin natin yung x dito sa kabila. So let's divide this by x. Ayan. So this is dy over dx plus, this time class, ito lalagay ko na siya sa side doon. So that will be 1 plus x cotangent x all over x times y is equal to, x over x, that's 1. Ayan. Okay. So what's our p of x? So p of x is 1 plus x cotangent x over x. And then our q of x is equal to 1. Okay, we can simplify this. So let's just simplify it. So that's equal to 1 over x. Divide natin yung x plus cotangent x. Okay, para mas madali siyang integrate mamaya. Okay, since we have our p of x and q of x, so we can now find our integrating factors. That's e to the integral of 1 over x plus cotangent x dx. Ayan. Okay. And then let's perform the integral. So that's equal to e. Integral nito ay ln of x. How about cotangent? So what's the integral of cotangent? Ay cosine over sine. Ayan. So kung diderive natin yung denominator, makuha natin yung numerator. So that will be plus ln of sine x. Okay, so let's simplify. So that's e ln of x sine x. Property of logarithm. So cancel. So we'll have x sine x as our integrating factor. Tama ba? Ayan. Okay, so let's apply our form. So the integrating factor times y is equal to the integral of the integrating factor times q of x dx plus c. So ang no ito is x sine x times y is equal to the integral of x sine x, and then q of x natin ay 1 dx plus c. Okay, ngayon, paano natin ito i-integrate? Okay, so this is x sine x. So that is under by parts. But papasaba siya sa tabular method. Oh yeah. Okay, so ito tabular method na lang natin siya. So we have the sine u and then dv. So we'll have positive dx and sine x. Okay, derive nyo muna ito ng derived. So that's 1 and then 0. That's negative, that's positive. So integrate nyo ang sine. So that's negative cosine. Integral ng negative cosine, that's negative sine. So therefore, this is equal to, multiply natin ito. Ito, tsaka ito. Ito. So I have negative x cosine x plus sine x. Tama ba? X, negative cosine x, then negative 1 sine positive. Ayan. Plus c. Ayan. And then i-transpose na lang natin lahat sa kabila. So we'll have x sine x times y is equal to plus x cosine x minus sine x is equal to c. Ayan. So this is our general solution. If you want to factor out sine dito, pwede din naman. So magiging yung xy minus 1 sine x plus x cosine x is equal to c. So whichever of the two is the same. Okay, my question? Wala. Okay, so kung wala, we'll proceed to another one. Mahirap ba? Number 4. Huh. Uh-huh. Meron ako tinitignan kanina na maganda. Okay, so this one. Ayan. Okay, so we're given y plus 1 dx plus 4x minus y dy is equal to 0. Ayan. Okay, our last question is it linear in x? Is it linear in y? Is it linear in x or linear in y? Okay, so it's linear in X. It's not linear in Y kasi kung titignan ninyo, dito okay lang. Kaya lang meron tayong Y dy dito. So therefore, it's not linear in Y, it's linear in X. So class, be very, very careful with that. Huwag niyong ipipilit yung dy over dx kung hindi naman pwede yung dy over dx. So since it's linear in X, so ang gagawin natin is dx over dy. Okay? Na gets nyo ba? It's dx over dy because it's linear in X, not in Y. Okay, so therefore, kukunin natin, i-divide natin yung buong equation ng dy, not dx. So we'll have y plus 1 dx over dy plus 4x minus y is equal to 0. Okay, so that means dun sa middle term, x siya, and then dun sa right side, puro y. Baliktad. Babaliktarin lang natin kasi hindi siya linear sa y, linear siya sa x. Okay, so since x yung pinag-uusapan natin dito, yung y yung ililipat natin sa kabila. So we'll have y plus 1 dx over dy plus 4x is equal to y. Ayan. And then divide natin to ng y plus 1. So dx over dy plus 4 over y plus 1 times x is equal to y over y plus 1. Ayan. So ano ang ating, dito ko na lang susulat. Ano ang ating p of y? So our p of y is 4 over y plus 1. And then yung q of y natin ay y over y plus 1. Ayan. So unin na natin yung ating integrating factor. So integrating factor natin na mu of y, so that's e raised to the integral of p of x. That's 4 over y plus 1 dy. Okay, so that's equal to e raised to 4 ln of y plus 1. Or we can have it as e raised to ln of y plus 1 raised to 4. And we can substitute. We can simplify. So that means the integrating factor is y plus 1 raised to 4. Ayan. Okay? Y plus 1 raised to 4. Okay, so that means, let's apply that our formula. So mu of y times x is equal to the integral of mu of y times q of y dy plus c. So let's substitute. So we'll have y plus 1 to the 4th times x is equal to the integral of y plus 1 to the 4th times yung q of x. So y all over y plus 1 dy plus c. Tama ba yung kinopya ko? Parang masyadong mahaba ito niyan. Parang ayoko siyang integrate. Anyway, nandito na tayo. Cancel. So 3. So that will be y plus 1 to the 4th x is equal to the integral of y plus 1 cubed y dy plus c. Is there any way that I can integrate this without expanding? Is there or is there not? Magtagal. Okay, parang wala akong choice, no? Okay, wala. Wala kang maisip. Kailangan siyang expand. Okay, class. Gagawin natin, magla-long method ba tayo or magpa-Pascal triangle tayo? O long method na lang? Okay, long method na lang, no? Para at least. Okay, kunin natin yung, di ba tatlo yan? So, y plus 1 times y plus 1 times y plus 1. Yung long method ko na lang. So, ito muna yung multiply natin. So, that's equal to y squared and then multiply the 2 times 2 plus 2y plus 1. Ayan. And then multiply that with y plus 1. Okay, so that will be y cubed plus 2y squared plus y. And then yung 1, y squared plus 2y plus 1. And then you add. So y cubed plus 3y squared plus 3y plus 1. Ayan. Okay. Wala akong maisip talaga. O, sige. And then we'll multiply that with another y. So another y. So therefore, we'll have y to the fourth, the integral of y to the fourth plus 3y cubed plus 3y squared plus y dy. Ayan. So therefore, our answer is to the fourth x is equal to okay, it's equal to y to the fifth over 5 plus 3y to the fourth over 4 plus 3y cubed over 3 plus y squared over 2 plus c. Ayan. Parang yung siyang simplify. Okay, multiply natin yung buo ng 20. Ayan, so that is y plus 1 to the fourth x times 20 is equal to 4y to the fifth plus 515 y to the fourth plus 20y cubed plus 10y squared plus c. Ayan. Or 20 times y plus 1 to the fourth x minus 4y to the fifth minus 15y to the fourth plus a minus 20y cubed minus 10y squared is equal to c. Ayan. So this is our general solution. Okay? This is our fourth example. Ayan. So this is our fourth example. Okay, my question? Hi, class. I'm supposed to discuss our last topic for prelims, which is Bernoulli's. But I'm not sure if I could finish it in 5 minutes or 10 minutes. Anyway, I'll try. Ayan. May question ba kayo? Ayan. Okay, so ito yung last topic natin for prelims, yung Bernoulli's equation. Hi, Ivan. Okay, yung test nyo sa Wednesday, it's just separable and exact equations. Okay, class. I need another time to discuss Bernoulli's equation. Kanina medyo nakapag-example naman kaming isa. But I asked them na sa Friday kasi holiday, ayoko naman i-risk na magkaklase tayo. But on Monday, even if it's a prelims week na, probably I'll ask you na magkaklase tayo just to discuss Bernoulli's differential equation. Or you can also you can also read the module na meron tayo, merong corresponding video na lang, or I could also take a video na lang explaining the subject or the topic, and then I'll just send it to you. But I asked all for if gusto niyo mag-review tayo, we can. But syempre kayo mag-schedule. Is it as long as Monday, wala namang problema. Kung wala naman kayo pasok ng ibang subject sa Monday, so we can do it naman. Kailangan lang natin tapusin yung Bernoulli's differential equation. Wala naman, actually, hindi naman din siya ganoon kahirap kasi gagawin lang natin linear yung equation and then isusolve lang natin siya using linear equation. Ano ba yung nadagdag? Meron siyang nadagdag. Ang nadagdag lang ay ayan. So if let me show you. Ayan. So it has the same form as that of linear equation. Tama ba? Ang problema lang, hindi. Ang difference lang is yung may y sub n doon sa dulo. So kung meron kang y sub n doon sa dulo, yun lang yung nagiging difference ng pagiging Bernoulli niya sa linear. But definitely, this is not a linear equation. Ang purpose lang na gagawin natin ay having this form is to transform it into a linear equation. Ayan. So, kung initially ganyan siya, so gagawin natin siyang linear. So, yung step by step is ito. Ayan. Okay? So, una pa rin is transform pa rin siya doon sa form na yon. And then, yun na. Magiging yung equation natin. Ito ko siya. Sa x natin, dx dy na naman siya. Dx dy na naman siya. Let me choose another one. Okay, class, I don't think we can answer. We can do it. We don't have any time. Okay, so ganito lang. So let's meet on Monday. But I will not, of course, I will not force you to